How often do you think about your heart health? Are you aware of the risks of cardiovascular disease? Well, let's dive into the heart of the matter. Cardiovascular diseases, encompassing coronary heart disease and stroke, claim the top spot as the leading cause of death in the United States. Particularly at risk are blacks and Hispanics in underserved communities. It's a sobering reality, isn't it? But there's good news. Cardiovascular disease is largely preventable. Stay tuned to learn how you can keep your heart beating strong. Heart Smarts, a health program, is here to empower you to live a heart-healthy lifestyle. This program is not just about information, but about transformation. It offers a comprehensive approach to help you understand and achieve heart health. Heart Smarts is committed to reducing the incidence of cardiovascular disease, the leading cause of death in the United States. The program focuses on underserved communities where the risk of heart disease and stroke is greatest. Through education and empowerment, Heart Smarts aims to turn the tide on these statistics. It's a call to action, a call to change, a call to live healthier, longer lives. Heart Smarts is about arming you with the knowledge and tools you need to make heart-smart choices every day. It's about the power of prevention and the promise of a healthier future. Remember, Heart Smarts is not just a program, it's a life-changing journey. It's about taking control of your health, one heartbeat at a time. But don't just take our word for it. Listen to these stories from people who have benefited from Heart Smarts. Imagine being told you're at risk for heart disease, a leading cause of death in the United States. Now picture having the knowledge and tools to combat that risk head-on. For people like Maria, a single mother from an underserved community, Heart Smarts was a beacon of hope. The program informed decisions about her heart health, ultimately reducing her risk of cardiovascular diseases. And then there's John, a middle-aged man who was once a prisoner of his poor lifestyle choices. For him, Heart Smarts was not just a program, but a lifesaver. It opened his eyes to the risks he was taking and gave him the push he needed to commit to a healthier lifestyle. These are not just testimonials, they are life-changing stories. Stories of empowerment, resilience, and triumph over heart disease. These are real stories from real people who have seen the impact of Heart Smarts in their lives. Are you ready to be the next success story? Your heart health is in your hands, and with Heart Smarts, you have the power to make a difference. It's time to take that first step towards a healthier lifestyle, a step that could redefine your future. Heart Smarts is not just an ally, it's a beacon, guiding you to make informed decisions for your heart health. So why wait? The path to a healthier heart is just a click away. You'll find the link to Heart Smarts right down in the description below. Start your journey towards a healthier heart today with Heart Smarts.
Ever wondered why you pick a chocolate ice cream over a strawberry one, or why you choose to sleep in instead of hitting the gym? These seemingly simple choices are actually the result of complex processes happening inside our minds. Welcome to the fascinating world of decision-making psychology. It's a realm where every choice we make, no matter how big or small, shapes our lives and our identities. From the trivial to the life-altering, each decision we make is a reflection of our values, our preferences, and even our subconscious desires. Imagine your mind as a bustling city with information zipping around like cars on a highway. In this city, there are two primary drivers behind the wheel of decision-making: the conscious and the subconscious mind. Our conscious mind is like the city planner. It makes logical, rational decisions based on the information at hand. It's the part of our mind that weighs the pros and cons, that carefully considers each option before making a choice. If you've ever deliberated over a restaurant menu or a shopping list, you've seen your conscious mind in action. On the other hand, we have the subconscious mind, the city's unseen traffic controller. It operates on automatic, making snap decisions based on ingrained patterns and past experiences. It's the part that tells you to pull your hand away from a hot stove or pick a familiar brand at the supermarket. It's the part that makes you choose chocolate ice cream because, as a child, chocolate was your favorite. But here's the thing, these two drivers don't always agree. Sometimes they even conflict. You might consciously know that the gym is good for you, but your subconscious might associate exercise with discomfort. Or you might consciously want to try something new, but your subconscious pulls you towards the familiar. Navigating the city of our minds is no easy task. Every decision we make, every choice we take, is a complex interplay of conscious and subconscious factors. But the more we understand about how we make decisions, the better equipped we are to steer our lives in the direction we want. So, what exactly happens in our brains when we make these decisions? Ever heard of cognitive biases? These are the invisible influencers that steer our decision-making, often without us even realizing it. You could be thinking, not me, I'm a rational decision maker. But hold on, let's unravel some of these biases, and you might be surprised. First up, confirmation bias. This sneaky bias has a knack for reinforcing our existing beliefs. We tend to seek out and favor information that aligns with our views and dismiss anything that contradicts them. So if you're absolutely convinced that cats are far superior to dogs, you're likely to ignore any evidence suggesting otherwise. This bias can cloud our judgment and lead us to make decisions that may not be in our best interest. Next, we have the availability heuristic. This bias is all about what's immediately present in our minds. For example, you might think airplane crashes are more common than they actually are, simply because they get so much media coverage. The easily recalled images of plane crashes might make you choose a 12-hour train journey over a 2-hour flight, even though statistically, you're far more likely to get into a car accident than a plane crash. Let's also talk about the sunk cost fallacy. This bias keeps us stuck in bad decisions because we've already invested time, money, or effort. Ever stayed in a